老板呢？
It's amazing I'm in this place with you. I just can't crack the code.
Hello， 你好，有什么可以帮到你的吗？
我喜欢一个女生，然后她跟我说我的车轮胎不太纯，然后她就说我只能够做一个备，可以帮到我。
OK 啦，交给我吧。 等下，我跟你一起去见那个女生。
Today we are doing something very different. A few days ago, one of my clients, his name is Preston. He has a flavor to ask because he's a professional photographer and videographer. So he has a project cast that he wants to use it for his video shooting section. So I got the car today. So let's check it out. So check it out. It's Ford Anglia 105E. So it's a very special car. So it's one of a kind. I haven't seen this a lot before. It's even older than me and even older than this establishment. So 1963, this car is currently 57 years old. Before we say anything about what Preston has in mind, let's go and drive this car around first. Let's do it. Oh, this car really doesn't want to go. I'm really at the maximum right here, and I think I'm travel like 60 km per hour. This is really the maximum. So something about this car is that if you feel that this car looks a bit familiar, that's actually with a good reason, because this car and then this particular color is actually what appeared in the Harry Potter series, the Chamber of Secret. Let's talk about what Preston has in mind for this car. So Preston is actually very famous videographer, photographer. So he's been in the business for a long time. So what he wants to do, he got this car recently, and then he has a lot of idea with this car. But one thing actually bothered him about this is that he really don't like the rims that this car is currently having. So Preston did actually before reaching to me, Preston did try to ask a lot of other workshops and try to find the rim for this car. However, due to this car is actually a very old car, not many people know about these cars, and then he is about to give up and they can't find anything in that he wants. So in a certain occasion, then he met me. He asked me about it, so I was really interested on taking up this project. So I told him to bring the car here. So we try to find a best suit rim for him. The first thing we need to do is actually to understand what kind of PCD this car is using, because it's such an old car. I'm not surprised the PCD will be slightly different, but let's check it out. what I can do, I can easily Wikipedia it or Google it to find out what kind of PCD this car is using, which I did. I got some rough idea. However, based on my opinion and my experience, I think that it's always better to open up the car and then check it out. Because after many years, this car is actually a very, very old car. I'm not surprised it's actually been modified to something else. So better check than sorry. After the first measurements, I found out something very challenging. Okay, this car, as what I did research in the Google internet, is that this car is supposed to have a PCD of 4 × 110. So 4 × 110 is actually a very, very special PCDs. I don't think there's any rims in the market right now. Another thing actually I did confirm is that the front is having another PCD. It's actually using 4 × 114.3. So for my suspect, it's actually quite true is that this car did some modification before. So the front, the wheel hubs totally belongs to a different car. So actually it's not really surprised because this car is really 57 years old. So sometimes we can't find the parts. We have to modify some other parts into this. Well, it's actually, I understand why Preston has a very, very difficult time finding a set of rims for this car. So this car has imposed a few challenges to find a set of rims. But no worry, let's see what we can do to find out. There's absolutely no rims that can fit onto this car. So as you know, I really don't like spacious. I think I messed it up. Wait. I asked Preston, it's just usually for video shooting, they don't drive the car a lot, just occasionally. So in order for us to find the best rims for this car, we have to consider a wheel spatial. So the car front is the PCD is 4 × 114.3, the back is 110. So the back one, basically, we have no rims in the market right now to fit this car. This normal rim market in the rims are usually offset 38 or 40. So when you put on it, when you see this, it can't even go in. It's actually touching the absorber inside. So seeing this car is a very classic. So I know that you need at least offset 20. So what we can only consider to customize the spatial. So we're going to customize a spatials that to fit on this. It will come out spacious, and then for the back one, we have a special that been put on it. It will come out 4 × 114.3. We make front and back the same PCD. The front one, we add in spacious to bring it more out, to add in more offset for the rims. The back one, we add the spacious that we convert to 4 × 114.3. So right now, the question will be back to how thick the spatial I should put in. One spatial is 7 mm, so 321 mm is still touched inside, so it's still touched, so we need at least 28 spatial, right? Just to hold it up, see how thick the spatial we need. So right now, one spatial is 7 mm, so 4 spatial right now are 28 mm. No, so I think I got a good feeling about this. Let's try it out, see how it goes. Okay, this is how it goes. All right. Okay, not too bad. At least that we have something clearer right now. So what we can see is that we need 28 mm right now. So this part is not the inside. The absorbers are not touching. As you can see, like I say, always the body and the rims are actually a bit lined with the body. So offset, these rims are the spatials are 28 mm. This rim itself is 40 offset, so means that this rim currently is 12, offset is 12. Yeah, this is what the car requirement. Okay, so I already done all the measurement. So apparently front we need at least 28 mm, the back also 28. But I'm thinking front maybe I have to put in maybe a 35 mm spatials. But this is what I'm considering. So let's order up. I will order up the spatials, and then nothing else much to do. Order and then wait for the spatial to be done. Yeah, it's been a fun day. So I see you guys when the spatial is here. finally get the spacers. So this is how it looked like. We decided to go for front 35 mm, and then the back is 30 mm. So the shoot is going to be tomorrow. Luckily, we got it today. So let's try it out on the car to make sure that everything is fit perfectly to avoid any surprises. So yeah, let's see how it goes. The spacers has been installed onto the car. So this is the rim. When I put on it, what we need to I need to do is that check there's no any touching issue. So yeah, that's about it. Let's move it to behind and then try again. See, make sure that everything's okay. Perfect. The spacers are perfectly done. So again, no touching whatsoever. Again, it is quite aligned with the body. I like it a lot. So yeah, everything is quite nice. I'm very glad that the spacers is very nice. We got it in time for the shoot for tomorrow. So yeah, luckily. So I think nothing much to do right here than to fix back the rims and tires, and then we send the car for a car wash. Make it very beautiful for the shoot tomorrow. This is a special customized logo for the wheel caps for the rims that we're going to fix for Preston tomorrow. So it's a very nice surprise for Preston because the logo is actually represent his company, which is recently just set up. So it's a very nice surprise for him. So good morning everyone. So later Preston and the team are coming up to check out the car. So I did have conversation with Preston yesterday night. So seeing that they're doing the video shoot, so why not we use our place as a place for them to do the shoot. So we have a special guest today as well. We have a very famous influencer. Her name is YingTze. So today we are talking about the story that YingTze going to fix a set of rim and tires onto Preston car. How did you come by this car and why?
Okay, so actually I went to my place, my friend's place at the village area at Kuala Selangor. So at the time I was hanging around and I saw like so many vintage cars like abandoned there. Okay. So many cars, you know, like a mini Austin, Volkswagen thing. But when I saw this car, I was like, wow, why is it there? And the condition is still okay because the exterior, the color, everything's still shining. I was like, I seen this car before. Then when I was searching on YouTube, oh, it's a Harry Potter, the flying car. I was like, what? It's like quite you have a value for it. So I asked my friend whether I can buy over and I can change it because I want something like vintage. I don't want something like so common. So like I want it more unique and only like I have this car. Like you can only see this car like from my side there. So I bought it and I modified it. So after so many years, I've been spending a lot of money, you know, maintain. It's a pain in the wallet. So, but I still find that it's a very pleasure to drive around with this car, and it's quite matched with my work also because I'm an art director. So a lot of time I use my car as a background, as a props, so in a movie prop. So it's kind of, quite valuable for me. I quite cherish this car. Yeah.
So, YingTze, have you ever done anything like automotive related or car related things?
Alright, so Jeff, I have a fun fact for you. I actually don't have a car license. So I have no knowledge about cars. So today I'm actually very excited to be here to learn something from you lah.
Alright.
Okay?
So YingTze don't know anything about cars. So we are here to guide her, to tell her some things that are how to properly hold a spanners or how to open up the tires. So we have a fun day ahead for us. So meanwhile I will explain that to YingTze that what kind of things that we do here, so that maybe she can have more appreciation of all the tire man work in Malaysia. So we're looking forward. So let's have some fun today. after many testing of all the sport rims, we found that this rim is actually best suited for his car. As you can see, it's a white color rims, and then it's a mesh type rims. I always like mesh type rim for a classic car. It's always it looks very classy and look very big compared to the previous rims that we're using. So the spec of this rim is 15x7.5 offset 30. So as you know, I did mention about fixing the rim onto this car. It's not an easy job. We can't. The PCD of this car is very special. So and then offset requires a special. So we have the special ready. So let's see how it's going to look when we fix this rim onto the car. I think it's going to look fantastic. The wheel spec is 15x7.5 offset 30. So we put in the front spatial of 35mm, the back spatial is 30mm. I think it worked perfectly. I don't think that it's very out. I think it's just nice for this car. So I love this project so much. I enjoy it very much. So I hope you guys find this video enjoyable. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys love this video, please remember to like and share. And then if you guys have any questions, please remember to WhatsApp us, DM us, Facebook us. We'll answer them as soon as possible. Again, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.